What is the dirtiest thing you have done and got caught? I was at a camp during winter. It was a huge building in the middle of the mountains, and the rooms were separated, boys and girls. The boys' side was where my boyfriend, Josh, was. We had only been dating for a few months after a very intimate time at the beach. Everyone went to bed at 10. At 10:30, everything was shut down. And I woke Josh, and I had planned this. I snuck through the building to his side of the place. I went into his room. When I got there, we made out. I won't get into detailed, but we made out some more. At that moment, the light came on. His roommate came in. He saw me fully naked and Josh in underwear. Josh quickly got dressed, but I was still naked. I reached for my clothes, but the roommate got them first. He checked me out and Josh swore at him. He told him to give my clothes. He instead threw them out the window. They fell for floors into the snow. Then I noticed my underwear still on the ground. I picked it up and put them on. I covered my upper privates with my hands and told Josh I had to go back. I left carefully, as no one should catch me. I got about halfway back and reached a maze of halls. I had taken a wrong turn and was lost completely. I ran around in only panties trying to find a spot I knew. Just then, a light came on. A worker, she gasped, and she grabbed me and took me to the security office where she had me sit down. She got the woman in charge of the camp. Her son came too and stared at me. He was a nerd, a loser. He was a few years older than me and failed out of school. His mom called me horrible names for girls and stood me up. She pulled my underwear down and noticed my privates was messy. She knew a boy touched me and demanded who. I refused to tell. She slapped me and I cried. She and the worker left, and she said her son would watch me. He wouldn't let me put my panties on or sit down. He took a photo of me and then started touching me. It was not bad or anything, but it made me uncomfortable. His mom returned and I told her what happened. She didn't care. She slapped me again and made me go back to my room. The next day I told Josh. He was angry and found the boy. He punched him 3 times and broke his phone, which had the photo. He said if he told his mom, he would call the police and get him arrested for touching me. The next year we went to the camp again. A new man was in charge. He was kind. As for the woman, she found a couple had kissed and made them both strip. She recorded them and let her son touched the girl. She got fired and went to jail. It was huge news in the area.